So hey, here we can write down notes. Just like evening, drinking my white grade sparkling non-alcoholic juice. And just like learning some new stuff right now. Few concepts and applications. Psychology, the Hall effect, perception is distortion of quantifies that affects the way people interpret the information about someone with whom they have formed a positive gestalt. A whole pattern of form. The whole is generated in its own part. Is when a person finds out someone they have formed a positive gestalt with has cheated on their taxes. Because of the positive gestalt, the person may dismiss the significance of this behavior. They might even think that the person simply made a mistake, cognitive dissonance. The person would justify the behavior and connect it with the other person's positive gestalt pronunciation.
Gestalt.
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 Gestalt. The tendency of evaluating an individual positively on many traits because of a shared belief. Yeah. It is a type of immediate judgment discrepancy. Unexpected difference. Lack of compatibility or similarity between two or more facts. Oh, this was really making an initial assessment of another person, place or thing will assume ambiguous information based upon concrete information. It is a type of immediate judgment, discrepancy or cognitive bias in which a person making an initial assessment of another person, place or thing will assume ambiguous information based upon concrete information. The halo effect is an evaluation by an individual and can affect the perception of a decision, action, idea, business, person, group, and to other whenever. Pronunciation.
Whenever.
Whenever concrete data is generalized or influences ambiguous information. halo effect can also be explained as the behavior, usually unconscious, of using evaluations based on unrelated criteria to make judgments about something or someone. The halo effect is sometimes used to refer specifically to when this behavior has a positive correlation, such as viewing someone who is attractive as likely to be successful and popular, when this judgment has negative connotation, such as when someone unattractive is more readily blamed for crime than someone attractive. Yes, it is sometimes referred to as a horn effect. The term is used in marketing to explain consumer bias towards certain products because of favorable experience with other products made by the same company. It is used in a part of brand marketing called line extensions. One common halo effect is when the perceived positive features of a particular item extends to a broader brand. A notable example is the manner in which popularity of Apple's this is blah blah blah. That's the exotic limited production luxury model or logo. Only sports cars made by manufacturers racing, motorsports and house modification teams, sometimes referred to halo. Yeah. Human rights organizations have used their status to move away from their stated political side. How describes the monetary value of the spillover effect? When an organization's marketing budget is subsequently reduced, this was demonstrated to students when the halo effect can be used in the case of institution of unfavorable perceptions regarding conservative view, blah blah blah. Yeah, understood. To not turn his ability of metal item. Frederick Wells. That's actually very helpful when you see someone really attractive, really looks good, wears maybe some kind of luxury brands, has a great haircut, great clothes, and you think, wow, he must be pretty successful in that, or he must be smarter than you. So, halo effect. Cognitive bias is a pattern. The term halo is used in analogy. It's classified because the halo effect is a perception error that distorts the way a person sees someone, and cognitive bias is perception error that distorts the way that people see themselves. Wow, that's a good sentence. they say here as well, perception that distorts the way a person sees someone, and cognitive bias is a perception error that distorts the way that people see themselves, which is the error in their perception also makes a mistake in how they see themselves. Distorts. The determinism analogy with the religion causes a glowing cycle crowning the heads of saints in countless medieval paintings. Facing heavily light, the observer may be subject to. Yeah, holy fuck! Yeah, like this is basically. Who was this? This famous religious writer, Augusta. No, Augusta. Augustine. Yeah, here we go. Here how they portrayed him. Where is it? There's like a light. Basically, what it says is an analogy a glowing cycle crowning the heads of saints in countless medieval and Renaissance painting, bathing the saint's face in heavily light. Observers may be subject to overestimating the worth of the observed by the presence of a quality that adds light on a whole like a halo. In other words, observers tend to bend their judgment according to one pattern characteristic of the person, the halo, or a few of his traits, generalizing towards the judgmental of that person's character. Example, in a literatural hagiologic case, hagiologic, what does this mean? Relating to the study of saints, okay. Entirely good and worse. The effect works in both positive and negative directions, and is hence something called the horns. Yeah, like that's true. Yeah, I like when they wrote here about like their religious, because when I saw this first time picture, like I already thought like I got this halo effect, right? So I was thinking, oh, if they portrayed him like someone who gets the light, and like light obviously we have only like the highest light is like the highest point, I don't know, the highest like stage of optimism and like pinnacle of greatness. I don't know. You get the idea, like I'm just improving my I'm also improving my dictionary. I don't have to, it's my necessity to know the words English. Yeah, but I thought instantly like, okay, but am I just overestimating him? Yes. Anyways, I did not really read a lot about him. Not now, not interested right now. No, he does. I bet he did like good concepts. Yeah, so next time you see, let's say you see a man who is like celebrity, you're gonna say, Okay, you're gonna talk with your inner brain, uh, your inner self. Oh, I have a halo effect right now. This is what I've been learning. And now you say, okay, okay, I'm blocking this. Like, I'm not gonna overestimate you. Let's first, like, speak with you. Like, let me test you out. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like you don't overestimate, because usually it is how it is when you meet somebody. Mm, your heart starts to beat, you get like nervous, and you overestimate the person, but actually he's just a man. He's just a man. So yeah, we gotta realize this and just simplify everything. Like, that's it. The tendency for positive impressions of a person, company, country, man, blah blah blah. The hell effect is a name given whereby whereby evaluators tend to be influenced by their previous judgment of performance. Like, I like to, like, right now I try to like take some take some concept, right? If it's in psychology, if it's whatever, and just like read a lot about this, so that I can remember, and maybe even later I will ask AI to ask me questions about the concept, right? So a well-groomed, tall, and outwardly confident. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even like when you see somebody who is, for men, who is like really taller than you, like on 20, 30 centimeters, and he's bigger, wiser, like wider, and you, yeah, you might be like a little bit off. Applications for halo effect in um did you know that Steven Schwarzman, who is the founder of Blackstone, he did study social sciences in Yale. Basically, they touch everything: sociology, psychology, human nature, anthropology, and like many more, neurology as well, neuroscience. Like, I have to also, like, that's basically what we do right now, but just go deeper, just go serious in this. Okay, what is horn effect? Inferior. I remember inferior is like submissive, a little less important, yeah. More submissive. No. So like when I see how you gonna call them geeks, I don't have, let's say, this horn effect, and I only like I give them respect. I say maybe even I can start now talking with them and maybe even get in their circle because they are smart, they are intelligent, and they produce ideas. They don't talk pointless stuff. And honestly, like as well, like that's why you see like I have friends from the India. I also want to have friends from Japan, from China, Hong Kong. Like because this like you see okay, let me not go deep. Just like these people, they avoiding lots of social pointless gatherings, and they're just studying, learning, working. Who are the best players in chess? Russia, India, also China, Japan. So this is the best countries of the chess players. So right now, think about this. Who is smart? Who is playing the game? Who can build strategies? Who can think? What countries? I know it's maybe wrong thinking right now, but I mean it's a good like proof to intelligence of certain commute of certain people, which maybe not. Maybe it's just because the population is high, so that people don't know what to do. No. And United States as well is the best country, also one of the best countries. Yeah, United States right now. Yeah. So, anyways, let's go. As I say, I just remember I was in an elevator. It was like maybe a week ago, like less or more. So, and I saw like the boys there, like they pretty look like really geeks, like very long hair, like weird clothes, very weird, like, and but they were speaking some like good stuff, man. It's not about the business, or it's not about something they're working on, but just like intellectual talk, like different concepts, like I didn't heard a lot. I cannot say to you what exactly, but I just felt this. Like I felt in a few sentences they said that yes, like that's they're gonna talk some really smart ass stuff, which is really interesting to me, to really just be friends with the geeks, like be friends with the geeks. I mean, I don't mind that the person might be in the glasses, or might be like unattractive, or might be I don't know, like with some insecurities, indeficiencies, or like overall might look like weird in the public, or whatever people gonna say that I'm like friends with him or with her, whatever. I mean, I don't mind, man. Like, yeah. So I'm telling you, that's really, I think, people don't understand this, and if they would understand this concept, that not everybody wants to like get better, get smarter, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. An example of horn, blah blah. Let me read. Etymology: term is described from the word horn and refers to the devil's horns. This is in a constant to the word halo, and a halo effect based on the cause of saints halo. So demoni said. Portrays wicked. What means wicked? I mean, maybe which evil or moral, yeah, moral wrong. Traits is weak and threatening. Demon. Violin Concerto number 1, Bach. Bach. Bach is Bach. Some leaders can become so demonized that it's impossible to assess their achievements and failure in a balanced way. How do they get demonized? Sorry, I haven't translated. It's just the same stuff. Look at the cognitive biases. Wow. Wow. To learn all this. Why getting post? Consuming new ideas triggers dopamine. Oh man, yes, that's true. Yeah, lack of terminal reference. That's true. I still don't have like my own view. I still don't have my own opinions. But like, I think there is never a point to stop. No? And you should always evolve, no? Yeah, but not on a fundamental level. This is aligned with what I already believe. What counter arguments exist? Would I think the same if someone I didn't admire said this? Would I feel the same if someone unattractive said this? When you speak as a woman. Stupid. Define your personal experiences, interests, and goals. Journal ideas before and after exposure to content. Notice when they shift and why. Reduce emotional feeling. If you admire creator, detach their persona from the ideas. If you always consuming, you always reacting. Spend more time developing and applying your own ideas. Set rules like only consume after working on it. Contradictory viewpoints to avoid being stuck in one perspective. Read primary sources. Yeah. It's just reflecting outside the but filtering them through your work. Pages. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. I was just asking, like, The phenomenon can explain by reactance theory, halo effect, and scarcity versus overallability. Okay, I'm not gonna explain it now. I'm just gonna read some stuff. Condemned. After is a generic name which can, like the name of all other professions, signify good or bad, worthy of respect or ridicule, useful and agreeable, or trash, or the waste paper basket. Refrain from say very modesty. Mostly say very dictionary from the prefers others should refrain from a phone set is from writing. This is such a good work. Like, it's just wow, nice. What 17th century, 18th century, 17 and 18, like yeah, in that period. Keeperish. In doubt if an action be, if the in doubt if an action, this is biblical style. Like if you have a doubt to just abstain. It's best to refrain from doing it. It's essentially the organic rotation approachment. In doubt if an action be, just abstain. Why did they run? Just like it was really, it was Persian Empire. Like Persian Empire is like, ooh, ooh. Right now all you see is just the war there. It's just that's it. Iran news, like everybody's just killing everybody. Everywhere some. Yeah. If you have a lawsuit, your goods, your honor, your life even depends on the interpretation of a book which you never read. Robert the Elder, for instance, Boyer Hell. I don't know who is this Boyer Hell. No. Boyer Hell. Not I think the chemist. Physician again. He was the first physician to use a Fahrenheit thermometer. Chemical urea from urine. Anatomy, physiology, pharmacology. Nice. Very nice. English physicians. What did he wanted to say with his? I don't understand if they are just physicians. Hippocrates. I know Hippocrates very well. You abandon your soul to those who are paid to read the Bible, although there are not 50 among them who have read it in its entirety with care. To such an extent do books govern the world that those who command today in the city of the Spesos and Hecatos have desired that the books of their law should be only for them. It is their scepter They have made it a crime of legitimate as much as for their subjects to look there without express permission. In other countries, it has been forbidden to think of writing without letters pattern. There are nations among whom thought is regarded purely as an object of commerce. The operation of the human mind are valued there only at the two souls, the sheep. In another country, everybody probably is without loved ones. No, not everybody. Doesn't matter. Here's the problem with me. I always although I say don't think about other, I understand how we try to mimic the behaviors of other, the thinking of other, and I'm not following the crowd, but still I'm just keep thinking about what others are doing, what I am not doing. It's as the same as them. Yeah. But that's not an issue. So let's continue. This is good. I like this song. Music, composition, not song. Although it's probably wrote for fallen angels. What century? 16th, 17th century. That is no answer. Yeah. Prerogatives. What means prerogatives? Prerogatives. Inviolable.
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 Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable. Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable.
Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable. Inviolable. Fuck. Inviolable. 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 Precuratives. Inviolable precuratives. Print all that you like under pain of boring or being punished if you abuse the consent considerably your natural right. China was filled with them, but we do not know how to read them. Copies were amassed. Philip and Alexander continued to describe, especially in Alexandria. But do you understand the value of the books? Or you, again? You do not. You would not have found a single book in a hall. In a hall of Russia. It's something like in a hall Russia, in a hall of Russia. It's 1700. And 1700. It's crazy, huh? Why so? Okay, nice. Common sense. Constellation. Okay, I'm gonna save it for later. Voltaire. Hippocrates. Pregorative. Inviolable.
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 Inviolable. Prerogative.
Prerogative. The more equally attractive two alternatives seem, the harder it can be to choose between them, no matter that to the same degree the choice can only matter less. Thus, a decision-making agent might spend the most time on the least important decisions. Fredskin paradox is the more equally attractive two alternatives seem, the harder it can be to choose between them. Let's go. You read science direct, your brain is gonna think. Your brain is gonna work like a machine. Especially if you're not native English speaker. No, really, this is a powerful website. Powerful. What means powerful? Doesn't make sense here. Powerful. Prominent models in cognitive sciences indicate that mental and physical effort is costly and that we avoid it. Indicate mental and physical effort is costly. Here we suggest that this is only half of the story. Humans and non-human animals alike tend to associate effort with reward and will sometimes select objects or activities precisely because they require effort. Effort adds value to the products of effort, but effort itself also has value. It's different, completely paper, but not in our context. So okay. I'm just gonna repeat this as well. Reaction theory, resistance to persuasion and control. Right, so when someone actively tries to impress or seek attention, others may feel a loss of autonomy or control over their perceptions. This triggers psychological reactions, making them push back or devalue the person who seeks their attention too much. The halo effect, bias toward natural versus forced confidence. People unconsciously assume, assume,
Assume.
assume,
Assume.
assume,
Assume.
assume, 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 assume,
Assume.
assume. Assume that someone naturally drawing attention is higher status, desirable, and charismatic. If attention seeking is too obvious or forced, it can backfire, creating a reverse halo effect where the person is seen as less attractive or even desperate. Scarcity versus overavailability bias. Scarcity makes things appear valuable. People who act nonchalant or slightly distant, nonchalant,
Nonchalant.
nonchalant,
Nonchalant. Nonchalant.
nonchalant, nonchalant,
Nonchalant.
nonchalant,
Nonchalant.
nonchalant. Feeling casually calm and relaxed, and displaying anxiety, interest.
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant,
Nonchalant.
nonchalant. Who acts nonchalant or slightly distant are perceived as higher status and in demand. Yeah, obvious. Fundamentals. Availability signals low status or low social value. Yeah. How do we determine the social value? I mean, like, specifically, right? Like, social value. Reduction in carbon emission, restoration of natural environments, and preservation of biodiversity, well-being measures to support physical and mental health, and providing meaningful work, provision of community amenities, support for the environment, involvement. No, it doesn't matter. social making people unconsciously devalue those who try too hard to impress them. Instinctively respect effortless charisma and confidence. When someone tries too hard over explaining, peacocking, what means peacocking?
Peacock.
Display myself ostentatiously.
Ostentatiously.
Peacock, understand. Ostentatiously.
Ostentatiously.
Ostentatiously. Peacocking.
Peacock.
Peacocking. Showing off its signals insecurity and reduces attraction. Yes, sir. Agreed. That's how I always read the videos. Yeah. Always trying to be better, to look better, speak more energized. Yeah, it's important for the views. It keeps the viewer more engaged. But at the same time, you lose your authenticity and you try hard, right? So you lose also your charisma, like you lose. The potential. Okay. Okay, I'm not learning anything else. I'm just like already sleepy now, really. I thought I will be later, I'll be staying for later, but like I'm just done, man. So tired now. Hippocrates. Yeah, Hippocrates. Also known as a Greek physician and philosopher of classical, who is considered one of the most outstanding figures in the history of medicine. His tradition, yeah, the father of medicine. It's him who created, like, who thought of the cure of baldness. It was like big sheet of picnic. Okay, I know. I recall it. Superstition and God. Superstition. Yes, Yeah, I also was like asking this question myself, which is maybe it's like too late for me to ask in my age. I should have asked this before in school. Maybe I did ask, I just didn't remember. I forgot. But I did ask that like why some people get diseases, why some people don't. And also like severe ones, and also that are connected to a psycho, to a mind, right? So like the the loss of a memory, or like the yeah, like autism, schizophrenia, right? Like those kind of diseases, where do they come from, as well, like a cancer and other like severe ones on a physiological level. So I I I did obviously receive an answer that yeah, it basically because of the living conditions, environmental habits, also stress plays like a crucial role, not only in the diseases that are connected to the mind, but also to the body. There is a clear connection that stress increases cortisol, so it all creates inflammation, and then you get some disease. So yes, stress is really important. Like there has been studies that pessimists get sicker much more often than optimists. So yeah, and yeah, like other things such as habits, use of the drugs, use of like alcohol, cigarettes, like bad nutrition. There is not single mention of a mystical illness in entirely entirely of the hippocampus corpus. However, did not hold many conditions that were based on incorrect anatomy and physiology, such as humor. In that regard, this also appears to me to be no bias more divine, no more sacred than other methods. There is an action and there is a reaction. There, on every action, you have a consequence. It either will be a good, it will be like a positive, or like good good thing, or a bad thing. So think about your actions. Whatever you do, whatever your choice is, you will have consequences. You had a sex with Africa woman, prepare for some HIV, I don't know, like prepare for some different fucking sexual disease. I don't know the names, not on English. So yeah, it's very simple, but I believe people do slide it. People do slide it like it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. But you did this action, and you cannot not have a reaction. You cannot. You will have a reaction. It will be either a good reaction or either bad reaction. I try, obviously, right? Let's speak simple stuff. I try to keep my all, like 90% of my actions in that way that I will have only better consequences later in my life, after 30, after 50s, like in my yeah yeah. Okay. Like, you read something and you have questions like, how to qualify a city. Use air quality index provided by the EPA that measures the level of air pollution based on a scale with color-coded categories, where a higher value indicates poorer air quality and greater air health concerns. Essentially, the H1 tells you how to clean or polluted the area, how clean or polluted the area. The values like ozone, particulate matter, carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide. Low air quality index. Okay, let's see it. Green good, only 50. Nice. City in North Africa. Around. No shit. This is just wrong. No, wait. Okay. Okay, I'm bored now. Yeah, understandable. I know that in Pakistan, Bangladesh, the air quality should be really bad. Should be really bad. Terrible. By the way, I have this finger also cursed. curve. See? So, Andrew, you are so shy because of this. You hide it. You hide it everywhere. You don't let anyone see. No, I don't hide it. That's how it is. But I don't know why. I don't know where is the cause. When I was born in the embryo, where did it came from? By the speed of the god. Okay. Speed of. Stupid stuff that I said, just the speed of a god. Yeah, I wanna learn right now. Why babies get trickle not issues inconsistency in flows. Oh. I don't even know what was it called, like. Really, I'm telling you true. Clinodactylity means that your child has a feeling like one side, usually a face, little pinky liver. Oh yeah, now I'm gonna read about this, now I'm gonna think about this. Oh no, I don't need that. But doesn't matter. Obviously, I'm telling you, I don't even think about this. Like, last time I thought about this, maybe months ago, and time before that was like, I don't know, a year or 2 years. I never cared about this, honestly. Never did. Maybe because nobody said anything about this, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but like it caused by the abnormal growth in a shape bone. But like, why? Why did it? Why this abnormal growth happened? Yeah, because of different physiological physiological questions. Okay. What shall humor altogether?
Bloodletting, leeches, emetics, coffee enemas. Pretty much every weird old medical treatment you've heard of was based off one idea: the four humors.
Yellow bile. What does this mean?
When your blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile were in harmony, you were healthy. When they were imbalanced, you got sick. So doctors who use this theory would try to fix you by balancing your humors. Too much blood? Let's poke a hole in your vein to let some out. That kind of thing. So today, I'm going to go in depth about how humoral theory became a thing, why it stayed around for so long even though it didn't work.
Okay. That's done. That's done. Okay, everyone, if you watch the video till the end, nice. Maybe you have learned something new if you have not wasted your time. If you want, let me know so I can keep recording my kind of learning process, learning time. Arrivederci. Bonjour.